A delicate balance. Taiwan and the US-China relationship. The Taiwan Strait, a narrow body of water separating mainland China from the island of Taiwan, represents one of the most sensitive geopolitical flashpoints in the world. For over 7 decades, the relationship between China and Taiwan has remained unresolved, with the potential to spark a conflict that could draw in the United States. This complex situation is rooted in a history of civil war, ideological differences, and strategic competition. Understanding the perspectives of both China and the United States is crucial to grasping the gravity of the Taiwan issue. The US has a deep interest in Taiwan's security and democratic way of life. Meanwhile, China views Taiwan as an integral part of its territory and seeks eventual reunification. This difference in viewpoints creates a delicate balancing act for the US, which seeks to maintain its commitment to Taiwan while avoiding a direct confrontation with China. The Taiwan issue is not just a regional concern, it has global implications. A conflict in the Taiwan Strait would have devastating consequences for the global economy, security, and international order. This essay will explore the historical context of the Taiwan issue, the strategic importance of Taiwan for both the US and China, and the potential for conflict. Historical roots. Tracing the origins of the Taiwan issue. The roots of the Taiwan issue can be traced back to the Chinese Civil War, which ended in 1949 with the Communist Party's victory over the nationalist government. The defeated nationalists, led by Chiang Kai-shek, fled to the island of Taiwan, establishing the Republic of China government in Taipei. The Chinese Communist Party, led by Mao Zedong, established the People's Republic of China on the mainland. Both sides claimed to be the legitimate government of all of China, resulting in a political and ideological divide that persists to this day. The US, initially recognizing the Republic of China as the sole government of China, gradually shifted its stance in the 1970s, culminating in the establishment of formal diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China in 1979. This shift was accompanied by the passage of the Taiwan Relations Act, which committed the US to providing Taiwan with the means to defend itself. The Taiwan Relations Act has been a cornerstone of US policy towards Taiwan for over 4 decades. It acknowledges the Chinese position that there is only one China, but allows the US to maintain unofficial relations with Taiwan and provide military support. A strategic prize. Taiwan's importance for the US and China. Taiwan's strategic importance lies in its geographic location, its economic power, and its political symbolism. Situated at a key juncture in the Western Pacific's first island chain, Taiwan holds significant strategic value for both the US and China. For the US, Taiwan serves as a vital link in the chain of alliances and partnerships that help to maintain a free and open Indo-Pacific region. Taiwan's control of the Taiwan Strait is crucial for the US Navy's ability to operate freely in the region. Additionally, Taiwan is a major economic power, home to a thriving semiconductor industry that is critical to the global technology supply chain. For China, Taiwan represents an unfinished chapter in its goal of national rejuvenation. Reunifying Taiwan with the mainland is a core objective of the Chinese Communist Party, deeply intertwined with its legitimacy and its vision of national unity. Taiwan's strategic location would also give China greater control over the East China Sea and access to the wider Pacific Ocean. Control over Taiwan would enhance China's ability to project military power in the region and potentially challenge US naval dominance. Furthermore, Taiwan's advanced semiconductor industry is seen as vital for China's technological advancement. Section 4. The One China Policy, a balancing act for Washington. The US has long adhered to a policy of strategic ambiguity regarding Taiwan, meaning that it does not explicitly state whether it would intervene militarily in the event of a Chinese attack. This policy is designed to deter China from taking military action while simultaneously discouraging Taiwan from declaring formal independence. The US walks a diplomatic tightrope, seeking to maintain strong, unofficial ties with Taiwan while acknowledging China's claims of sovereignty. This balancing act has become increasingly difficult in recent years, as China has grown more assertive in its claims over Taiwan. The US has continued to provide Taiwan with military equipment and training, while also expressing concerns about any unilateral changes to the status quo in the Taiwan Strait. The US has also increased its military presence in the region, conducting naval transits through the Taiwan Strait and bolstering its alliances with countries like Japan and Australia. Section 5. China's stance: reunification as a core interest. For China, the reunification of Taiwan with the mainland is a non-negotiable core interest. The Chinese Communist Party sees Taiwan as an inseparable part of its historical and territorial integrity, and it has vowed to use all necessary means, including military force, to prevent Taiwan's formal independence. China has significantly increased its military capabilities in recent years, developing advanced missiles, warships, and aircraft designed to deter U.S. intervention in any conflict over Taiwan. China has also stepped up its diplomatic and economic pressure on Taiwan, seeking to isolate it internationally and undermine its economy. China's leaders have repeatedly warned the U.S. against interfering in what they consider to be an internal matter. They view U.S. support for Taiwan as a violation of Chinese sovereignty and a provocation that could lead to conflict. Section 6. The U.S. commitment: strategic ambiguity and Taiwan's defense. The U.S. commitment to Taiwan's defense is rooted in a combination of strategic, economic, and moral considerations. Strategically, Taiwan is seen as a crucial link in the First Island chain and a bulwark against Chinese expansionism in the Indo-Pacific region. Economically, Taiwan is a major trading partner and a critical supplier of semiconductors, essential for the global tech industry. Morally, the U.S. has a long-standing commitment to supporting democracies around the world, and Taiwan's vibrant democracy stands in stark contrast to China's authoritarian system. The U.S. has repeatedly affirmed its commitment to providing Taiwan with the means to defend itself, as stipulated in the Taiwan Relations Act. However, the U.S. has maintained a policy of strategic ambiguity, refraining from making an explicit commitment to intervene militarily in the event of a Chinese attack on Taiwan. This policy aims to deter both China from attacking and Taiwan from declaring formal independence, thus maintaining stability in the Taiwan Strait.